It's Friday. Thank
Friday.
Oh,
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
yeah. Is it? Are we happy, Steph?
Pardon?
Are we happy?
Listen, I'm a Yorkshireman. I'll turn up to whatever I've got to do, but I do not feel up for this. Feels shocking.
Steph is a little bit under the weather. Yeah,
my hair would suggest.
Yeah, I'm going to say the hair would suggest. The pink is really going off in the background, though. I'm liking that. It's definitely highlighting the highlights, as they say. But now, happy Friday, gentlemen. Nice to be back on, guys. Lots to talk about last week with D&D. Thanks, Dave, for coming on. It was a great stream last week. But this week, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Don's got a few things he wants to get off his chest and talk about. Very passionate and opinionated, as always. Yes. No cats were harmed in the making of this slide. Jamie's gone for more of a sort of David Attenborough sort of cinematic look with his tank in the background to sort of blend the redness away, should I say?
Trying to take away the red.
Tank's looking good though, mate. Tank's looking really good. Yeah.
Do you know what? I've turned the corner this week. I bit the bullet and I've done a cyano treatment. And I think it's like an erythromycin based one. From what I've read about. Bloody hell, it's worked. It really done the trick.
On the face or in the tank?
I was rubbing it in.
I've never laughed this much, Tom. Slow down, Tom. Slow down.
Oh, dear. Yes.
No, cheers. It's cleared up nice. I was worried yesterday because it went cloudy for like 2 days. Where I had so much cyano die off. It was cloudy and horrible, and I thought I've got to do. So I put the skimmer on full charge yesterday to try and clear it up. I come out here about 11:30 last night to empty the skimmer cup and put it back on again. I've turbocharged it, and this morning it's glistening, looking good.
And in about 24, 48 hours, it'll start to come back, and you need to buy another one.
Yeah, I know.
Just not to rain on your parade, but that's kind of how it works. Okay, fair enough. Don, what have you been up to this last week or so? We've not seen you for a bit. We've been talking to you in the WhatsApp group. Anything to report? Anything new? Anything happened over in Acro Gardens?
32 inch of snow.
Wow.
Outside. 32 inch. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happened last week. Only that little. Yeah, not much. 32 inch. No big deal.
Wow. Is that normal? Is that normal for this time of year?
Absolutely not. Normally it's about 6 to 8 inch.
Oh, really? Wow, okay.
Yeah. 32 freaking inch of snow. When my puppy went outside, she disappeared in the snow.
Oh, dear.
Is she white as well?
Well, okay. So you've been doing snow angels and snowmen and whatever else. Steph, you've not had a great week, mate. You're not very well. You've had car trouble. You've had structural damage. You've had. Come on. Tell us. I'm sure people watching at home have seen it on socials. What's been on?
Smashed my camera 7 days ago. Then came down to the kitchen 2 days ago. And there was water coming through the window. I said, what the hell's going on here? I looked. It wasn't coming through the window. It was coming from the top. Goes outside, checks what's blocked up, and the soldiers have fallen. Man down. So need someone to come and look at that. I've not done that yet. And then I'm ill. Got man flu. I thought I was getting better yesterday. Got worse today. So I had my water change. Hadn't done any maintenance this week. Just been bare minimum. But
and we are going to. Well, other than that, you're still here. You're in person.
I'm here, of course.
Yeah, appreciate it as always.
Yeah.
And as for me, I was, as you know, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I need to do a little bit more experimenting, or should I say, research before I do talk about this. And I think this is a very valid topic of conversation for probably next week's stream. But I was up till 1 a.m. this morning, and I was trying to fix something in my tank that is red and German and rhymes with wagon. I'm sure everybody at home was going, really? Again? Yeah, again. Yes, I was messing around with a Red Dragon pump again till 1 a.m. But I will say this, possible user error, surprise, or kind of user error. And it's definitely something I want to talk to this week but we'll see about things Friday. Right, okay. Let's jump in before we get carried away here. Let's have a look who's joined us so far this evening. Happy to John Wright is in the house. Good evening, John. Hope you're good. I'm going to be helping John do some tank moving in a couple of weeks around Valentine's Day. So hope he's got the milk tray ready and the box of roses for me.
Hey, Bert, where's my cap?
Barry
Senate,
White's on.
Good evening, Mr. Senate. Hope you're good. David Boy. Who else we got in here? Techers Reefs in the house. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Dave's Reef, hi all. Thanks for tuning in. Anthony's with us, UK 120 as always. Andy, aka Patch. Good evening, Patch. Hope you're good, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. Nice avatar there. Nice colourful tank. Like
Is Andy a new joiner? I don't think I've seen Andy before.
No, I've not seen that one before. Welcome to the show. Thanks for the support. Imran's here as well, as always. Imaz, hope you're good. Looking forward to hopefully seeing you at the AAC TRM meet on the 28th of Feb. Should be good for those of you that can make it. Gav's Fish Room. Oh, that's a new one.
This is a friend of mine, Gav. I went to his house today. He's a little bit of background briefly. He was a friend of mine from the freshwater side. He's just set up his first proper reef tank in his fish room, 650 litres. So pop round there today.
He's gone full on, 650.
He does things a bit differently. He's doing a sort of lagoon macroalgae type thing. It's really, really nice. So I went round there today, gave him a bit of live rock, some to seed the tank, some softies, and get him going basically. So good to see you, Gav. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining. We'll talk a little bit about freshwater throughout tonight's show. There is a little bit of synergy. Happy birthday to the man that is Dan's Reef. Happy birthday to you, my man. Happy birthday today. Hope you've had a good day so far, mate. All the way up there, up north, wherever it is, beyond the clouds. Junior 4488 is with us as well. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're good. James is with us. Happy Friday, Reefers. Yeah, you haven't confirmed, James, whether you're coming down to the reef meet. I've been told that you have been offered travel there and back, and you're still umming and ahhing. You better
Tom's
commit.
like that. It's like that auntie who needs to confirm numbers. Are you coming? You haven't sent the letter back.
I've been asked to get numbers as accurate as possible to make sure there are enough cucumber sandwiches for catering or whatever is on offer.
Yes.
Thanks, Paul and Anne, for putting that on. Harry West is with us as well. The important reason. Good evening, Harry. Hope you're good. Neil's here, offshore reefer. Hope you're good. Hope you got your eye on B set. Never told me that you did, but I hope you got it. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you'd have been telling me otherwise. Here he is, the Ocean Sea Wave 3D flow guy. Here he is, Marky Mark. Good evening, Mark. And a huge thanks to Mark because he has given us a very generous donation for one of the prizes on tonight's quiz. So thank you ever so much for that. What else we got in here? Have I missed anybody so far? A few more coming through as well as we speak. Matty Boy's in the house. Good evening. Hope you're good. He had another birthday. Been a lot of reefing birthdays recently, from what I've seen. What else we got in here? Woody's Reef is with us as well.
Some would say we planned the reef meet date quite well, Tom, because we knew about all his birthdays.
Of course. Here he is. Murph's with us. Making an appearance. Evening, Murph. I'm sure he's covered in empty bottles of whatever by now. Plenty more to drink. Hope you're good, my man. Gaz is in the house. Evening.
Hi, Gaz.
Same to you. Hope you're good.
It's another one of those.
They've finally joined in. Tommy and Sharon, my Scottish parents. Absolutely amazing couple. Been very supportive. Love them both. Yeah, love them both. Especially the fact that about 150 miles away, even better. Just joking. Love to you both. Mo's Reefers in the house. Good evening, Mo. Hope you're good. A few people talking amongst themselves. Who else we got in here? Benji's with us. Ben's coming to the reef meet. Welsh Reefer. Benji, hope you're good. Who we got in here? 1967 quick snap photos. Good evening.
Is that the Wakefield Reefer?
It is the Wakefield Reefer. I've just seen the name. I have. I've just seen the name. So if anybody randomly sees an old guy with glasses taking photographs of you, it's probably this guy. And don't worry, they won't be sold on the black market. He'll try and charge you for them. He's from Yorkshire. Geordie Scott, good evening, Reefers. Hope you're good. Reefer, nice to see you on Steve's stream the other day.
Nice.
That beard looks epic. Yes, epic. Banana Armour is with us as well. Good evening. Tim's clearly on two accounts now. Liam's here, David Attenborough. Yes, I did say that. Nice seeing the comments. Liam, Haribo is with us as always. Who
Hi,
else
Harry.
we've got in here? Anybody ever missed? I don't think so. We are there. No, here we are. Terrell. Big shout out to Terrell. Again, a donation has been made to the quiz. Should we have a US winner? We are trying to sort of bridge that gap. Big thanks to Terrell. And also, Terrell, you have to tell me in the comments, how is Mr. Frank? Because Mr. Frank, one of the family, one of the fur babies, has unfortunately had to have a little bit of surgery because he had a cancerous toe recently. He told me, and it was a toe. Yes, so he's undergone some surgery. I think as recently as yesterday. So Terrell, please tell us in the comments that he's making a speedy recovery. Our thoughts are with you there, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Will, BRS, here we are. Thank you very much. What did you do to Stef's hair? Well, clearly nothing.
It's George Michael last Christmas.
Actually, it is actually. Yeah, just a little bit fatter. No offense.
Oh, wait.
Alan's with us as well. Hope you're good. Looking forward to see you next month, the 28th at AAC. Gav's Fish Room, you're welcome. Parker's Reefs in the house. Been a while. Samuel, hope you're good.
Hey,
Down under. Chris Johnson's 1715. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support. A few people talking amongst themselves. They chopped his toe off. Well, thank God it was just a toe. But yes, I hope hope he's making a speedy recovery. Keith, good evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Coach is with us as always. Critical is with us. Thanks for tuning in. And so is Steve. Right, there we go. Happy Friday to the 60 odd of you that have tuned in. Thank you very much.
Just a note there, Tom. Really good. There's a couple of new people in the chat. Should we just maybe put the word out about downloading Kahoot early for those that may not have done it before?
We can, yes. So this is something that we sort of signed up to, should I say, end of last year for the Christmas quizzes that we did. So it's an interactive quiz. If you want to partake in this evening's quizzes, there's going to be 2 of them. Then we've got about 25 questions in each round. We're going to break it up a little bit because we've got 4 or 5 prizes up for grabs. You need to download that app. It's fairly easy to do. Well, saying that, Don finally got there after, I think, 4 attempts. Was it 5? But no, you need to download it and create a username. Ideally, you need to create a username that we can link to your username on YouTube so we know who it is. Otherwise, it can get a little bit messy. And anything naughty or, should I say, swearing related, Kahoot will automatically populate you a name of its choice. So try and choose a name that makes sense so we know it's you and we can identify you. But that's the app you need to download. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. And in around 40 minutes' time, we will be doing the one of the quizzes. So get it downloaded. Anyway, right. Don, there's a few things you want to talk about tonight, so I'm going to kind of hand it over to you for a second.
Okay.
You're fully revved. What do you want to start with?
Oh, actually, I want to start with the fab about sodium hydroxide dosing.
Okay.
This is what you need to do when you're handling sodium hydroxide.
Put your big screen.
That's the bottle of sodium hydroxide. Okay. Well, before we talk about it, we need to talk about how hazardous this thing is. You get on your skin, instantaneously burn.
Do you want to make sure that your cat's not around, Dom? Do you want to make sure your cat's not around?
Cat is probably about 4 feet away. Well, this is close. I'm not going to open it right now, so I'm safe. But the burn is instantaneous on your skin, and you can lose your eyesight if any sodium hydroxide get into your eyeball. So before you use this, think about it. Is it really worse if you really want to do it or not, with all the health risk associated with it? Okay. Because I'm not going to open this, far away it goes.
I thought you were going to give us a live demonstration then for some reason.
No, it's too dangerous. Too dangerous. I just use some proxies.
Okay.
So, of course, today we're talking about sodium hydroxide, how it actually works on a reef tank. And this is a simple version, slimmed down version it's really not a scientific way to talk about it because the ocean carbonate chemistry can be really difficult and complex. So if anybody bring out a textbook and say, hey, what you say is not cover everything. So go dose some of the do-it-yourself coral snow. Just go do it, dose yourself, that kind of thing. Okay, so make sure that we just talk about some basics, not going to cover everything, the complex solution. Okay, so we heard about this term saying that DOC is a famous term these days. DOC stands for dissolved organic carbon. Then people said, what about the inorganic carbon? Here we are. Dissolved inorganic carbon actually is the buffer of the seawater. Okay, let's talk about it. Only composed of three things, simplified way. Carbonic acid, where that come from? Carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. It dissolves in the ocean water, become carbonic acid. Bicarbonate, that is the majority of the inorganic carbon in the water and is responsible for the pH of the ocean water. And you got its brother is called carbonate. So the carbonate, bicarbonate, and carbonic acid is a trio. So depends on the pH, they turn into each other. So that's how the buffering capacity is done in the ocean. Okay, so in the ocean, there's approximately about 130 ppm of the bicarbonate. For some reason, everything is like a mirror here. So we can still read it. So 100, guess what the 130 ppm of bicarbonate dissolved in water, what their pH is? The answer is 8. Sounds familiar? pH equal to 8. Okay. So in the ocean, 90% of inorganic carbon are in the bicarbonate form. About 9% of them in the carbonate form is less than 1% of them in a carbonic acid form. So this is the holy trinity of the reefing of the alkalinity buffering system. So the carbonate part, even though it's only about 10%, the ratio of the bicarbonate and carbonate determine how high your pH can go. The more bicarbonate, the more carbonate here, this guy, to the ratio of this, your pH goes higher. Even though the carbonic acid is a very small amount, but it's a very potent acid to draw the pH down. So that means that more of this, your pH is going lower. So now that people love to chase pH, actually the chasing pH is not really the thing we are chasing right now. Actually, we're all chasing the bicarbonate. That is the alkalinity, the major component of the alkalinity. This is what the coral can consume, not this. And algae can consume this and this, but coral can only consume this. The bicarbonate is what we really want. When our alkalinity drop, is the bicarbonate being poured out. Now we have less bicarbonate here. Okay. When we have less bicarbonate, we talk about dosing with 2 parts. When we dose bicarbonate with 2 parts, we're doing exactly like this. Fill it back up. Voila, done. Go to have lunch, do your laundry, bye, and that's it. So what happened after the alkalinity got consumed by the coral? Now this is less. And we are dosing carbonate instead of the bicarbonate. Okay. Now, we are basically adding this. And now the magic happened. your carbonate and the carbonic acid will react. Voila, to fill up your bicarbonate again. Now you noticed the carbonic acid probably even react more. Yeah. So we have a very little carbonic acid here, and this one still remain approximately the same ratio. Now what you get, the whole pH, when you're dosing the carbonate, the whole pH in a whole picture goes a little bit higher. That tells you, that is why when you're dosing carbonate instead of bicarbonate, which means that you're dosing soda ash instead of dosing baking soda, your general pH will be a slightly higher. That's why. But regardless you dose which, eventually they will reach the equilibrium. And now what happened to this? Now the seawater has less carbonic acid there, but you have an unlimited amount of carbon dioxide in the ocean. And the carbon dioxide will enter to the ocean and fill this up. Which means after you dose your carbonate, whatever, eventually all these three will equilibrate it back. You can see it momentarily pH rising, and then eventually pH will drop back again. But in general, the whole pH will be slightly higher. That is how the two-part dosing is. Now, when people are talking about let's dose sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is a really, really strong base. Okay, when you dose sodium hydroxide, what happened? Yeah, that's a sodium hydroxide here. Okay, what happened is first, your carbonic acid, voila, all gone. Okay, now you have, since this the acid component is gone from the whole system, now your pH started to rise up. And then you add more sodium hydroxide. Guess what? The bicarbonate will start to, this is gone, become this, go to become carbonate. Now your pH even higher because now you have more carbonate than bicarbonate. What happens if you continue to dose sodium hydroxide? Voila. That reaction happened. That means you have even less bicarbonate there and more carbonate, which means the pH is shooting over 8.5. And what happened if you continue to dose, if your dosing pump is malfunction? Voila, that's what you end up with. Now your pH hit about 9 to 10. Remember, coral can only utilize this for photosynthesis, for carbon source. Guess what? Wow. And now you have a lot of this, and your coral starts to stress out. What happened? Your dosing pump continue to malfunction. Voila. And this will be like that. And your coral dying. That is the danger of dosing sodium hydroxide, because sodium hydroxide is very potent and has a really big solubility, high solubility in water. That means that you can easily overdose it, and then you kill your tank with it. Okay, so that is the danger of dosing sodium hydroxide. But over time, after a momentarily exposure of overdosing sodium hydroxide, and the gray ocean will return to this again. You probably take hours, maybe many hours going back to that again, because that the ocean and our reef tank is exposed to a limited amount of carbon dioxide. The equilibrium eventually will go back to that. Then you say, oh, voila, that's great, isn't it? No, your coral is already dead by then. That is the danger of dosing sodium hydroxide. But if you dose responsibly, like drinking, then dosing sodium hydroxide actually works pretty well. That means that you do not put the freaking thing on a dosing pump. if you really want to do sodium hydroxide route, because that if your dosing pump malfunction, you guarantee to kill your tank. And another thing is that if you really trust your dosing pump, don't put too much sodium hydroxide into the reservoir. So just in case the dosing pump malfunction, and then you won't kill your tank. That is how the sodium hydroxide actually be able to jack up the pH.
So then, Don,
all the way to the end. Yeah.
So the people use sodium hydroxide instead of sodium bicarbonate or whatever else.
Yep.
Is it cheaper? Is that the reason, or is it easier?
No, it's not. It's not, because the only reason for using sodium hydroxide is you're chasing very high pH.
pH.
If you want to get your pH above 8.4, you have to use sodium hydroxide. You have to, because the soda ash, the carbonate, maximum just reach about 8.4, and that's it. You can't do any more than that.
But then, is there a need to go higher than that, really, for most of us?
No. For matter of fact, the study shows, actually, this is what I'm going to talk about in detail in the next episode about the school with me, myself. So we get in detail by that. But the thing is that there is one coral really benefit for pH 8.4 so far on the literature is Millipora.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Millipora is the one that showed the significant difference when your pH is 8.1 versus 8.4. So
different in what way? Polyp extension or overall health?
No. It grows.
Just
because
grows.
in scientific study, I don't think people care about polyp extension at all. Because that is really not a measurable, that's not a parameter that can be quantitatively measured for polyp extension, right? But coral growth is the one that people actually, the scientists can measure. So the Millipora does show some of this. Maybe you get about 20 to 30% boost of growth when the pH go up a little bit at daytime only. But most of the coral probably doesn't do, most of the coral you gain about 5%. You're barely noticeable. Yeah. And in order to get the coral really pissed off, you need something like that. That means that your pH will drop below 7.5. Oh, by the way, it never happened in the ocean. It never happened. So the scientists have to use adding HCl, the hydrochloric acid, to artificially lower the pH to see the coral suffer. Wow. But under the regular pH, like 7.8 to 8.4, the juice is probably, it depends. If you're a coral farmer, you want to squeeze the 5%, last 5% of growth. Yeah, that makes sense. For example, if you run a coral farm, like Chris Mackley, right? If you have 30,000 or 40,000 coral, 5% is a significant number.
Yeah,
it's big. If you have a 75-gallon tank, if your coral grows 5% more, you barely even notice it. And also you are risking your own health and your children's health to use sodium hydroxide, because that is really a dangerous thing. But for people really want to squeeze the 5%, you really want 8.5 and above, eye protection, gloves. If you really want to use it.
So when he's too high, since we're going to have this conversation, when he's too high,
you asked a wonderful question. When it's too high, okay? Apparently, there is really no scientific study for that. If anybody find any literature, please let me know. The reason for that is that the scientific community doesn't give a damn about pH too high, because that's not their worry. That's not what they worry about. So there's really not much experiment done on what the coral is too high. But apparently, there's only one incident, from the reefers, on the Reef Central, whatever, I forgot where the source is, when your pH reach over 9 to 9.5, and things start to precipitate.
Yeah, that's true.
And your trace element will be precipitate, your major element will precipitate, and that, of course, is not good. Actually, it's very simple reason for that.
Oh.
So this is bicarbonate, and this is carbonate, right? So the salt for metal, especially all the trace element, most of the trace element are metals. Carbonate salt or the metal has very poor solubility compared to the bicarbonate salt. When this happens, when your bicarbonate keep changing into carbonate, that means your metal start to precipitate. When you have a huge amount of carbonate in your water, then your trace element will be wiped out, and your major element like calcium, magnesium will precipitate. It's based on a very simple equation. Solubility equation is very simple. It's the concentration, let's just say calcium. Concentration of calcium or whatever metal times the concentration of the carbonate equal to a constant. So when this concentration goes up, your metal goes down.
I've got I know it's difficult for people to follow the chemistry side of things. So in my work life, I talk about this quite a lot, and we call it carrying capacity, right, of water. So water has a carrying capacity of what it can hold in solution. So the way I like to visualize it with people is, say you've got a pint of water in front of you, and you can put a spoon of sugar in that, dissolve it, gone. Another spoon, dissolve it, gone. You might get 10, but you'll get to a point where you put another spoon of sugar in and dissolve and stir, and it won't dissolve anymore because it's saturated, it's reached its carrying capacity.
Mm-hmm.
What pH can do, as pH goes up, it shifts the amount of solubility. So you could, at a higher pH, you can only dissolve 5 spoons of sugar, for example. Whereas at normal 7 pH, you could dissolve 10 spoons. So the higher the pH, the less it can hold in solution, if that makes sense. Might help people visualize what we're talking about.
Actually, it's the
I use sugar as a stupid example, but
yeah, it's all about that the metal. So thing about the metal is floating in the water. So when you encounter the carbonate, and then you form the metal carbonate, but then it has a solubility, right? So if you have small amount of them, the water still can hold. Yeah. Okay, so let's put it another way. A bicarbonate salt of a metal dissolves much more than a carbonate salt. Mm-hmm. So when you have more and more carbonate, and then your metal will precipitate out. Yeah, because the carbonate salt is a lot less soluble than bicarbonate salt.
So let's just go back to high pH. What, in your personal recommendation, is too high then?
You mean that what pH to maintain it? Is that what your question is?
What's too high? When should people say this is too high? When should I look at reducing it? Because you're right. There's people are pushing and pushing and pushing, and I think natural sort of human, whatever you want to call it. We're going to see how far we can go until it says no.
Yeah. So the only way to push above 8.4 is by using sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. And cut water also a hydroxide, but it doesn't work because cut water is poorly soluble in water. You just cannot get the concentration high enough to move your pH. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. The cut water is much safer because cut water has a poor solubility. There's only so little amount in the jugs of water. And then so that's a maximum you can add to replace your evaporation of water. Will not be able to add enough of cut water to push the pH above 8.5. It's just simply not potent enough.
What are you going to notice between 8.3 and 8.6? What is the difference that people are going to see?
Are you keeping millipora?
So you just so all right. So and that's new to me. Species specific, should I say?
Yeah, species.
Other than that, is it
nothing?
Is it worth it? Okay.
I was just going to say it'd be interesting to get everybody who's on tonight just to drop their pH, what they run their systems at. I'll start. Mine's 8.3 or 8.2.
Or aim to have it at, because let's be honest, you're like, calibrating pH probes is certainly not. Right, okay.
Yeah.
8.29.
You get
8.3 is pretty good. It's very good.
Usually 8.3.
As your graph shows as well, you get that natural swing day and night.
Drop.
That's always going to happen.
Yeah, it's natural.
It looks bad, but it's proportional. It's like point something. It's not serious.
I think pH is that one parameter where we always say in reefing, aim for stability. pH is exactly that. You can run a successful reef tank at pH of 7.98, successful reef tank to 8.3, 8.4. As long as it's not doing that, it'll be nice. It'll be good.
And for matter of fact, the natural reef, like the Great Barrier Reef, they fluctuate between 7.9 to 8.2 day and night. Yeah, day and night. No, the natural reef fluctuate. The ocean on the coral reef is not rock solid. It swing day and night.
Is it worth mentioning? I do have a stable 8.3 thing, and there isn't. I know me and Tom.
No need to brag about how.
I'm just saying
8.3.
But seriously, like, we're talking about the chemical side of it here, but there are little things you can do. Like, we have we always make sure the windows are open at either side so air flows through the room. Obviously, there's not always. I mean, there's 7 of us, 6 of us in this house. How many kids we got? I can't remember. There's a lot of us.
The answer for that is that if you're keeping the 8.3 all day long, congratulations. That's good.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And the coral doesn't the coral won't be happier or sadder or they're the same. So if you
8.3 now, so 8.3 now
makes no difference.
And then in 12 hours ago when we were all in the house, it's 8.18. So it's not massive.
So
it's
let
not
me just
good.
let me just clarify that. So Bert and all your children right now are in the garden. They're not allowed in.
No, the garage, because it's raining.
Garage, of course.
Yeah.
You ordered them a pizza to share for tea.
McDonald's, actually.
McDonald's. Okay.
8.1 to 8.3 is great.
You're dead right. It can shift really easy. I know, because my where I'm sat now is my garage, my fish house, right? And since I've had air conditioning put in last year, the windows are closed most of the time, so I climate control the room, right? Obviously, so that limits a little bit of the gas exchange. There's an extractor fan and whatnot, but I notice now, because I've got the little toy, the Apex, when I've got a friend round or another reefer and we're in this room for an hour talking and it's a sealed unit, my pH drops and I can see it happening.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
It's really quick. Just from that CO2 from 2 people. You've got to, unless you've got that sort of online monitoring, you're never going to know that swing. But it's really interesting to see how quick it can happen just by atmospheric CO2 concentration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
pH has got to be the one thing in all my years of reefing that I can honestly say, if it's over a certain amount, the tank just looks so much better. It just looks so much better.
We had a chat, didn't you? Talk, you used because I had a scrubber that I'd not set up, and you were like, "Put the scrubber on." Do you remember?
I think there's so many things that you can do, and I think it generally depends on your on your circumstance. Where you live, and where the tank is in the room. I think there's so many different variables, and not one will suit everybody. For me, Calquasser for the win. I'm sure other people have got different opinions of it, but I think it's great. I think it's cheap. It's easy to set up. It's like Dong say, it's relatively safe. Unless you drop your stirrer in your sump for some strange reason and have a massive pH shift. But no reason to be doing that. But I love it. I love it. I think it's great, especially if you can dose it at night to keep your pH elevated before your photo period, so you get a kind of like the bolus is designed as a bit of a ramp up, and that's what mine does. Mine ramps up with my light, with my photo period. It's already, so I don't have the suppressed. So most people, like Don was saying, you'll have that 7.9, 7.8, 7.9. It'll drop at night. No photosynthesis. Everything's off. Nothing's photosynthesizing. So if you're dosing that and you're keeping it sort of buffered, then your lights come on. It goes from that to even higher. So you're into the higher pH, for a longer period of time. And that's what I run on my SPS tank downstairs with the modern reef stuff. And it's been great. I've run it for 2 years. So
basically we should relax about the pH. It's not really that big that great a deal, seriously. So as long as you're in a zone like between 7.8 to 8.4, 8.5, don't even worry about it. It's all good.
It depends on how quickly you want to see stuff grow. Because I think
but there's a trade-off, Tom, with that. You get crappy, fragile sticks, don't you? Then like the higher the pH usually, or is that higher? Is it higher?
More like phosphate. Higher phosphate, you tend to get.
Not necessarily. The pH probably doesn't do much of that.
No.
So,
So Luke in the chat has said exactly that, and I've seen stuff firsthand experience in the past where people run at KH of like 12 plus. Then I find really fast growing frags, especially Euphyllia, like torches.
Yeah.
You can crush them in your hands. They're really brittle.
Because
they just speed the growth up.
Yeah.
The reason that the higher pH to accelerate SPS growth is because of the carbonate concentration. Because that in the ocean, when you have higher pH, and you definitely have here's the thing. That's a bicarbonate. Let me equilibrate it like that. So, assuming this is the pH is 8, so the carbonate is that much, the bicarbonate is that much. So, from the scientific study showing that SPS only, when you have a higher carbonate concentration, it grows slightly faster. That the biology we're going to cover on the next School with moi. So when you raise the pH, you got a higher concentration of bicarbonate, and then your coral grows slightly faster. That's what it is. The end result, how much faster, it depends on each species. Besides that, the pH also can affect your Actually, I try to explain why Tom's seeing a much better result at a higher pH. That is not related to the coral growth, because at a higher pH, the bacterial population can shift. So, and also think about this way: when you have cyano and dino, when you raise the pH, sometimes you overcome them. Cyano and dino actually prefer lower pH. That means that at higher pH, the less competition for the coral.
Wow.
So there's so many factors built in there.
So why is that?
So
then?
pH is,
let's dig onto
but
that
for
one.
average hobbyist, it's much better to be satisfied if you have a pH 8.2. And if you have Joensis, a soft coral, that's not applied to you at all.
No, exactly.
No. There is another reason. Well, that is why so complex about the ocean chemistry. Is when you're comparing carbonic acid versus bicarbonate. Oh, yeah. We can forget about the props. Keep in mind there's very simple thing. Algae can utilize carbon dioxide and bicarbonate. Coral can only utilize bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate, yeah.
Higher the pH, less carbonic acid.
So
aka carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So that now the competition is more favoring the coral, right? Because your algae is always competing with the coral.
So the coral is uptaking something that the algae would normally uptake with it, and therefore spread the food availability.
If I understand correctly, is that because coral has a more limited diet, because the coral can only take bicarbonate.
Yeah.
Algae can take carbon dioxide, aka carbonic acid, and bicarbonate. So when you chop down the carbon dioxide or carbonic acid concentration by raising your pH, that will reduce the growth of the algae because that is less competitive. Yeah.
Marvelous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, let me just jump into the comments. It's been 45 minutes here ranting about pH. This is what Friday nights are all about. Here we go. So Gazza's Reef, sorry, earlier comments that were thrown in here. Does this affect our top 15 racers?
Give it a rest, guys. Come on.
Unless you overdose. Unless you overdose and push the pH above 9. Don't worry about it. It won't make that much difference. But when you push over 9, 10, yeah, your trace is just gone.
LT Reefers in the house. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon. Greetings from North Carolina.
Hi Liam.
Dom. Old friend Liam. Thanks, Liam, for tuning in. Elisa is with us as well. Elisa Keller's Reef. Thanks for tuning in, Elisa. Hope you're good. Who else we've got in here? A few people talking amongst themselves. We've already asked that question about Carl from Immers. Liam saying, don't brush your teeth with sodium hydroxide.
No.
pH is king. Here we go. Keith Borty. I get confused between alkalinity and pH. So my current alkalinity is 8.3, but my pH is 7.4. I struggle to get it higher than 7.6. So I was about to ask this question about how people should be measuring it, which I think is equally interesting in terms of
test.
Are you saying that something's wrong?
Or is it an ICP or is it?
Yeah, how do you get this number?
Yeah, tell us how you're measuring it, Keith. I will come back to you.
Because it doesn't make sense for this number.
Letherface is excited for the games. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yes.
That's a new one.
Yes.
Steph looks very serious tonight.
No, I'm not. I'm poorly. It was disgusting.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. No, not with this voice. I've got a sore throat as well. Who else we got in here? NSB Reefs, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Evening, Ryan. Hope you're good. You could only get 9.3 from NaOH. Come on, educate me.
The sodium hydroxide?
Right.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when the buffer broke and you actually hit all the way to 10.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
I'm Stephen Owen. Hope you're good. What else we've got in here? Alk consumption will go up with pH 8.2, 8.6. People are talking amongst themselves. Mine running 8.3 to 8.45.
It's good.
That's good. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
I say, do you know what? I used to chase it, and I genuinely did pH because in the earlier days of the tank downstairs, I was really pushing. I mean, look at this. 8.4 to 8.8.
8.8. I know. I saw it.
Are you using sodium hydroxide?
Wow.
He needs them corals to grow. I'm convinced that it does boost the growth.
You see, from previous podcasts, previous streams, I can't remember who it was, but there was a little bit of sort of nervousness around past the 8.6 mark. It was almost like you get past the 8.6, you're dicing with death. But you're talking, so come on, Don. Any danger to life? Fish, corals, inverts?
No.
Really?
I think actually, yeah, because the people actually, I remember somewhere the people push to 9 is safe. Yeah.
9?
9 is really not that bad, seriously.
If I can put my amateur chemistry knowledge to test here, right, Dom? Correct me if I'm wrong. The danger comes with that is, say, for example, you're running a fairly high alk. Let's say you're running 8.5, 9 alk, right? Fairly high for most standards. If you then decide, I'm going to push my pH up, and you do those changes pretty quickly, you can come down the next day and have a milky tank because it's crashed and dropped out. And that's
because you broke the buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where it gets dangerous. When we say pushing your pH, that's when it gets dangerous because everything else will.
You've just said a word there, buffer. Explain, please, for people.
Okay. Basically, the buffer means.
Oh, back to prop.
Yeah. Back to prop.
Back to prop. Proper Blue Peter moment here. I'm loving it. I want to know how many times he rehearsed this before we went live.
I need to see that carbonic acid. And carbonate, bicarbonate. Okay, let's return it to the natural state. Okay. In the seawater, you got 90% of bicarbonate, 10% of the carbonate, and a little bit of carbonic acid. Okay. And this is called a natural buffer. Why you call buffer is that if you add some acid to it, and then this reaction happen, the carbonate will turn into bicarbonate and quench the acid. Then your pH doesn't dramatically change. That's a buffer. Okay.
Yeah,
when you're adding base to it, and now first the carbonic acid will quench the base, and then you still have this too, and now the pH won't get a dramatic change. You're still being buffered. But if you're adding more base to it, and now carbonic acid, bye-bye. And now you're only left with bicarbonate and carbonate. You continue to add base to push a pH. Now the bicarbonate become carbonate, but your pH will not get a huge change to pass 8.5. Okay, that's buffer. That means it's still within the buffer zone, and you keep adding sodium hydroxide. That happened. Now you still have both. Your buffer is not broken, but your pH probably 8.5, 8.6, something like that. Keep adding sodium hydroxide, not Kalwasa. Kalwasa not capable of doing that. Now you're in danger zone, but is the buffer still there? Because you still have a little bit of bicarbonate. Of course, that your coral has much less bicarbonate to utilize. Keep adding sodium hydroxide, you end up with this. The buffer is gone. There's nothing in this bottle. All you have is the carbonate. And now the carbonate's pH is about 9. Okay, let's say you keep adding sodium hydroxide. Now the buffer is already broken. There's nothing to buffer it. Keep adding. You all end up with sodium hydroxide. Now your system is like 10 to 11 or even 12, 14. Now you have no buffer at all because all this bottle for the buffering is all empty. Nothing. That's how you break the buffer. You keep adding sodium hydroxide until all these things, their buffering system is all consumed, empty, no buffer. And then your tank going to crash. That's what it is. And the milky thing you talk about, like Jamie, are the precipitation of calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, alongside with all the trace element as carbonate form, precipitating out.
Yeah.
And then your reef is crashed. Yeah, that's what happened. That's when you break the buffer, you keep pushing the pH up, precipitation.
I think people are saying exactly the right things in the comments. Just maybe don't chase the numbers. If it looks good,
don't chase the number. You learn to satisfy with what you have. Be happy. 8.4 for a long time. I've been very happy. Over a year, drop to 8.1 to 8.3. Should be happy also. 8.1, 8.3. Very happy. No problem. No big deal. No big deal.
I think what I was going to say about testing it or measuring it, excuse me, is literally that. You know, you've got to test it and measure it because the probes just drift so far. I've seen them drift.
Oh, the probe
the probe is terrible at keeping it accurate.
There's a reason for that. So the probe, let's see, I need to find a prop. Okay, let's say this is the probe, right? So it has that's the glass tip. It has an internal solution, which is potassium chloride. When you dip this freaking thing into your seawater, and then the probe measuring the potential difference, and then give you a pH number. Now, when we look at this, now we have a bottle cap. But the bottle cap, the water cannot go through, right? But not your pH probe. Your pH probe, this cap can leak. That means that the salt water can get in from the cap, get into your internal reference solution, and also the material inside can get out. Over time, actually not long period of time, it messes up the internal solution. Now your measurement is no longer valid or off chart. That is the reason.
What do you recommend, Dom? Sorry for measuring.
Or actually, well, for your apex, you have no choice. You have to keep the
Yeah.
probe stay in there. To get your pH measure, always get an external pH meter. And after you measure the freaking thing and keep your probe going back to the pH Pro solution, there's a solution for that. It's a potassium chloride solution. Your pH Pro should always dip into that solution, not in anything else when it's not in use.
Yeah.
That will prevent the contamination of the internal standard of the pH Pro. So it means that you can use your Apex Pro, which always submerge in water, to monitor a trend, but don't trust its absolute number.
Yeah.
Don't trust it. You should have another pH Pro that is not constantly submerged to take a measurement to against your pH to your Apex Pro. And every 1 year, swap the Apex Pro. Get a new probe, get in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Electronic equipment is great, but it's only as good as your last calibration. You know,
Yeah.
you don't rely on it.
And also for the new Pro, you need to calibrate it.
Yeah.
And also another thing is that depends on how much you spend on a probe. Sometimes Amazon Pro, $20, $30, they come in faulty. Yeah. So
And
don't trust those
and
$20, $30 probes.
don't position your probe right next to your Calquasa outlet either.
Yes. Very true. Because you encrusted on it, you total mess up.
Yeah.
So basically, pH, if you want to chase pH, get a good probe. Get a good external probe and a good external pH meter. But otherwise, sit back, relax. It's fine. It's okay. It's a hobby.
Yeah, relax. Good evening, Daniel Gunner. Hope you're good. There you go, Jamie. Your favourite fan. Here he is. Doing quite well at the minute, the Gunners. So I hear. Not a football fan, but I do hear they're doing well. Who else we got in here? Here he is, Blaine. Blaine Chevley from Top Shelf Aquatics. Nice hat. Yes, it's the one I got from Top Shelf when me and Drip came. There you go. Evening, Dalius. Hope you're good. Thanks for tuning in. What else we got in here? Get a new probe. Hannah test kits. Let's have a look. I'm at 8.3, so all 15 of my all good done. Yes.
All good. All good. 8.3. Perfect. Yeah.
Top Shelf is saying in the farm their goal is 8.5 to 8.6, but it's a farm
because you are farming coral. Yes.
Yes.
For farming coral, you definitely want to chase that.
Yes.
Because that 5%, 10% growth makes a huge difference.
Yes.
When you have 10,000 of coral.
Jerry, yeah. Calibrate your probes. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
What else we got in here? Stuart Pinnell, evening. Hope you're good. If you measure 9.0, get a new probe. No saying. I couldn't agree more. Yes.
Well, if you're using sodium hydroxide, maybe that's true.
Yeah. To be fair though, when I personally was chasing it, I actually had two different probes from two different manufacturers because I just a bit like salinity. I like a second opinion on it to make sure it is what it says it is. Air outside 8.3. Calibrate. A few more people commenting here. Right, Ben's saying good question. So how low is too low? Also,
actually, below 7.8. 7.8. It's pretty low. Okay. Yeah, 7.8. I won't go any lower than that. So when you actually get below 7.8, very likely something is dying in your tank.
Oh, really?
The thing is that, yes, because that's what creating all this acid in the water to lower your pH. So it's not only the carbon dioxide in the air can lower your pH. If you have too many organic waste, too many decomposing stuff in the tank, it lowers your pH.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're getting below 7.8, you should definitely look into the whole system to find if there's something wrong, something is dying, or maybe you have a dead fish somewhere. Yeah, 7.8 is the lowest I'm willing to go.
I was just going to say,
lower than that.
Muted.
Yes.
I was muted, Dong. Then sorry, I was saying it's a really good point. Really, really good point. That.
I wondered when you were going to join in.
Sorry, I've been talking for the last half an hour, and I'm going.
Right, there you go. That answers that question. We're going to get on to the quiz in a minute. Let's have a read through some more of these. I tested every week until I got a reading. My mind was happy, then it stopped testing. I think that's right.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that actually happened to many people. So if I test, this number I don't like, I test it again. I like this number. Sure.
But how many? But I was saying this to somebody the other day. It's like, especially with SPS corals, you look at your tank, everything's fine, and one of them is started to have a little bit of STN, and then you look at your tank the day after, and you try not to look at that STN because you just pretend it's not there.
Or maybe take it out and toss it.
Take it out and toss it. Yes.
Good.
God, what else we got in here? David Gregor, why should the topic of testing, measuring? I know I can purchase calibration, multi-reference solutions. Wouldn't it be really useful if Salifer, etc., put a 4 mil, etc., reference solution in each of their test kits? Interesting.
Actually, funny thing is that Salifer used to do that on their alkalinity test kit. Many years ago, the Salifer alkalinity test kit has a little standard solution in there. They used to do that. I wish they do that now.
I think also from a chemist profession, if you like. I think the way that
from a nerd point of view, is that what you're trying to say? From a nerd point of view.
I think I'll show you, because I think Hannah do it right. So they give you sachets, so they're single-use sachets. Where people go wrong is when you get calibration solutions like this. That's 4.01. They use it and they put it back in the bottle. And it's like, once it's used once, discard it. So those sachets are probably the best thing you can get. You can't reuse them.
No contamination as well.
Yeah. Don't reuse those calibration fluid. It's one shot only. Well, so sometimes some of the pH calibration fluid can withstand more abuse. But it's much better to use those little aluminum foil packet.
And how much does temperature play in this when it comes to calibrating?
So that's
quite a bit.
Really good point. So
quite a bit. You need to look at the temperature.
For conductivity, salinity, and TDS, that's always calibrated to 25 degrees Celsius. So if you do it at a cold temperature, you generally get a much lower reading. The warmer temperature, you get a higher salinity, TDS. So
what I'm saying is, if you're not gonna acclimate it in terms of the sachet that you're using to a degree, you kind of just you toss it in the bin, as Dom says.
On the counter, a lot of
toss it in the bin.
A lot of the probes nowadays have what's called ATC built in, which is automatic temperature compensation. So they calculate for that difference. They're a bit smart now.
Yeah.
So you haven't got to worry too much about warming your sample up.
Yes, and there are some pouches for the calibration solution. For example, that's sold by the American Pinpoint whatever, and it has a table printed on the label. So temperature versus the pH, and normally they use to calibrate pH pen, and pH pen will display both the temperature and the pH. So that is something the internal calibration they did the good one. A good pH pen can compensate for the temperature because they measure both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But pH pen always our cheapo stuff. It's good to use it, but don't trust the result 100%.
No, I think like we talk about a lot of parameters on the show, it's always about a range. And I think, you're never going to get, unless you're going to spend serious money on, scientific grade equipment, which nobody really is going to do. You're going to get, I think, going back to your point, Dong, is it above 7.8? Then I'm happy. Is it above? Then stuff's going to,
Yeah. So if I test it is 8.3, I go out to celebrate to eat McDonald's. Well, because McDonald's is so expensive here. Going McDonald's is a celebration.
I thought he was going to say you got your salinity pen and a Happy Meal done.
Yeah, Happy Meal. Yeah, exactly. I got 2 Happy Meal.
Dong's always happy. Leon's saying, would it be worth as a new tank chasing pH to get the growth, and then as the tank matures, slowly lower it?
I don't think it makes much difference. Actually, regardless tank is new or mature, the same pH principle apply. Yeah. If you want to chase it with a good pH meter. When you're sick and tired of chasing it, and you can sit back and relax because it's a hobby. If you feel fun to chasing it, feel free. Go ahead. Yeah, no harm done. You can chase to 8.6, 8.8. No big deal. Yeah.
Evening, how I call Mark. Hope you are good. Right, here we go. Mark's asking, what effect does high pH have on corals then when you go into low versus 8.3 when they've been in such a high level? So how does pH affect the coral?
Yeah, like if they've been grown in a farm at a high pH and you bring them home to your 8.3 pH.
I think that's what he's saying.
There is not much difference at all. Because coral has one important thing. Coral manage the pH internally via biological functions. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very important thing. And that is the reason why many coral does not really benefit from high pH, because the pH is managed internally via biological function.
Oh, okay. So that regardless of if we're pushing pH up because we think it's good, are we stressing the coral because this coral's got to balance that back out internally then?
The balance is not that critical. So basically, it's not like they're spending tons of energy to do that. It basically, the reason for that, the internal control of the coral is mostly for the calcification coral, like SPS. For example, at the calcification site, the area that they actually deposit the skeleton, the pH actually closer to 9.
Yeah, to drop it out.
Yes. And to achieve that pocket at pH 9 is via biological function. They call a proton pump. So basically, they isolated that pocket of seawater. There's something called a little tiny power head made by Red Dragon. And then they're just pumping the proton, the hydrogen, the proton out to make that little pocket more basic. That is how they biologically control that pocket. But also there's a leakage on that pocket too, because nothing is perfect. So the outside water can leak into that pocket. That is the reason why higher external pH can help the calcification, but it's not really the determining factor. The deciding factor is by coral themselves, pumping. So maybe the millipora has bigger leakage. So their proton pump is not as good, just like the pump in Tom's tank. So then that you get affected by the outside pH more. That's probably what it is.
Moving on. Now, moving on. I feel like I'm being John Wright. Stability is key, so maybe stop meddling with things.
Oh yeah, exactly.
This next comment, does make me say that we have had a number of questions on the back of these streams from people who can't watch them live, and thank you to those of you that do watch them again that can't watch them live. We do appreciate your support on the network. So I think we are due a bit of a Q&A that we did before Christmas, Don, if you remember that. Yeah. So we'll probably schedule that in the calendar over the next few weeks, month or so. Dalius, I haven't ignored you. There is so much to talk about with this, and there is a lot of work to be done behind the scenes. So yes, your email from a few months ago is definitely it's on there. It's on the notice board, on the Reefers Network staff notice board, on our WhatsApp group. We are aware of it. There is so much to it, and I think I want to get a few other guests involved. So I think it would make a really good stream to have a few other people within the hobby involved and comment on that for you. So stay with us, stay tuned. We will be back with that one. Right, a few more comments from people. I'm conscious that we passed the hour mark. I'm going to ask a couple more out, and then we're going to go straight into a game. Right, Liam's asking another question. Is there much difference on the stability in a reef tank depending on what material your sand is? ATI sand, for example, isn't calcium carbonate based, I believe.
Actually, for the idea by using sand to buffering your pH yeah, total bullshit. The reason for that is very simple. So the carbonate-based sand to buffer your freshwater tank. Yes, it does make sense because your freshwater, the pH can swing wildly. Because the freshwater doesn't have a much of buffering system. Little bit of acid drop in there, your pH whoops go down to 3 to 2. But then at that kind of pH, your carbonate-based sand can act as a buffer. But in saltwater, it's already a gigantic buffer. That means your pH is always around 7.8 to 8 point something, 8.5, 8.4, 8.2. In this kind of pH, your carbonate-based sand does nothing at all.
Yes.
So that's why you can use anything you want. Play sand, but there's one caveat though. One thing, if you want to keep wrasse, you better use a carbonate-based sand. The reason is carbonate-based sand, the true reef sand, if you look under microscope, they all round. The crystal is round. There's no edge. If you use silica-based sand, they are like glass shard. Yeah. Yes. So you would cut your wrasse. That sounds interesting.
I always wondered when you were going to say it's going to cut my wrasse. That'd make a great t-shirt. It's a Don t-shirt all day long. That cut my wrasse. Okay, thanks for that, Don. You've mentioned a couple of times now. We've had there's a few comments regarding freshwater. For those that you don't know, this Sunday is going to be a debut of our sister channel, the Freshwater Network. So Jeremy Gay and Max Pedley are going to be hosting this every Sunday at 7 o'clock GMT. For those of you that have got freshwater links or maybe have a freshwater tank, want to get involved in that, it would be amazing if you could support the guys. They are debuting this Sunday on the Freshwater Network. It's as simple as that. On YouTube, the Freshwater Network. It's a sister channel to the Reefers Network. I helped them set it up a couple of weeks ago, with the emphasis literally being doing what the Reefers Network done and pulling more freshwater hobbyists together from around the UK and around the globe. So if you are involved or got a bit of an interest or fancy dipping your toe, or maybe it's some nostalgia from when you first got into the hobby many years ago, then go along, get involved and support the guys. But here's Jeremy to say hello.
I'm Jeremy. Join Max and myself every Sunday at 7 p.m. as we discuss all things fish keeping on the brand new Freshwater Network. I'll see you there.
Cool. That's cool. So yes, they're going to be debuting on Sunday at 7 o'clock, and that's going to be what time? 7 o'clock for you? Is that 2 p.m. Eastern time? Remember rightly?
Oh yes, more like 3 p.m. Something 2 to 3 p.m.
Something like that. 2 to 3 p.m.
No,
yes.
2 to 3 a.m. Midnight. Yeah, 3 a.m. Something like that.
No, they're 7 o'clock at night. You're going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon, aren't you? You're 5 hours behind. Come on.
Wait. 7 o'clock.
So 1900 is going to be 1400.
2 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
My bad.
2 p.m.
bad.
Eastern time, 1900 GMT, 8 o'clock Central Eastern.
Good.
So Jeremy and Max are going to be doing that. So as I've just said, good luck to them. All the support from us guys on the Reefers Network, and I hope it goes well. Yes, they'll be doing many games and giveaways and have many freshwater guests on. So good luck to them both. Right. Okay. So then, as we've already said to you, you need to download this app. You should have done it by now. We're going to use 60-second warning if you haven't done while I launch the first game. Now, Stef, Jamie, I'm going to need, and Stef's going to go, I'm not very well. I need somebody to make a note of points. Has anybody got any pen and paper to hand? Do you know what?
Oh, you beat me to it, Jamie. Never mind.
Jamie is very organised. He is, yes, the guy for this kind of
Check
thing.
out the pen I've got as well, look.
Oh, it's
A bees.
Nice.
How much it cost?
Yeah.
Sweet pay.
Yeah. It's grand that.
You get one free with every 2 pumps you buy.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, Stef's tired because he's been practicing Mario Kart and Mortal Kombat for the last couple of days because he wants to come and get his own back. Right, I need to share screen. Let me share screen. Right, I'm not a button. Well, I'm being called many things. Right, host live. Okay, let me. I hope I've done this right. There's so much goes into these. Share screen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, thank you very much for tuning in and supporting us.
There are questions for everyone, so it's not, you haven't got to be an expert in anything.
Right, so that's your code. That's your QR code. You should be able to go up to the TV or whatever you're watching it on and, use that QR code to download the app and join into the group. Give you a couple more minutes. We're waiting for participants to load on the screen. Hopefully some of you are going to participate in winning some of these amazing prizes. We've got quite a selection. We've got 4 or 5 really good prizes. Again, depending on where you are. So I think, Jamie, Steph, are we right? Am I right in saying that we're not going to announce the prize until we know where the winner lives geographically, because we don't want to be. We kind of don't want everybody with.
Yeah, I think the key thing is now we've got prizes for our US guests, which have always been left out. So there's a really, really good prize, as you already mentioned, from Terrell and the guys at Putang. So if you're American, please play because you can win something.
Yes. Why is nobody trying?
I'm in.
Refresh.
Are you in?
Refresh.
Oh, let me refresh.
I'll join.
Let me refresh. No, let me refresh. 1 second. Let's have a look. Where are we? This one. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Good. There we go. Needed to refresh. Right. Thank you very much. Right. Here's a little bit of a rundown of some of the prizes. So, Exodus, UK distributor. Massive thanks to Steve and Jez for this. Ion B set. Full set for you. So, if you're thinking about getting on the NIOS stuff, full set to get you started. So, thank you very much to those guys. Who else we got in here, donation-wise? Mr. Mark Coates. He's given us an Ocean Seawave Hurricane, which is the new pro version, new housing.
Nice.
And this is the one, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, that will automatically attach the D&D Nero style wave maker that we covered on last Friday's show. So big shout out to Mark for donating that. I think it's about £200 value there. So thank you very much, Mark. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got the man himself.
Hey everybody, Terrell here at Putang Reefs, and we wanted to let you know we're going to throw in as one of the prizes an exclusive box of coral from us here at Putang Reefs. So good luck.
Well, there you go. Full box
wicked.
of coral sent out to a US winner. Very good. What else we got in here? Thank you very much, Terrell. Love to you both, you and Linz. Like I say, Mr. Franks is on the mend. Another prize for us.
Hi guys, it's Alex at iReef. I hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. We've donated £150 to the winner of the quiz. All you have to do is come in store and it's here waiting for you. We can't wait to see you at iReef. Good luck with the quiz, guys.
150 squid.
£150. Thank you very much, Alex, to you and Alistair for that generous donation from iReef. And Dong, you're going to offer something off your desk, is that right?
Oh, actually, I'm going to send a US winner a $50 Amazon gift card. Yeah, because the UPS and FedEx is pretty terrible right now. So I think the gift card probably is much better for you to go on Amazon and buy something that you like.
So thanks to everybody's purchases of fish sauce and various other products that Dong has pushed through Amazon. The share price has accelerated, and Don can generously give back a £50 gift card. Thanks, Don. There we go. Right, let's get back to this game. So, where are we?
And for a free to enter quiz, that's not a bad little selection there.
It's not.
It's wicked.
It is. Right, where are we? Back on this one. Okay. Right, I'm juggling many windows here. Right, let's start. Okay. Is this working? Is it working? Yes.
Name this coral.
There you go.
Ooh.
And we've shortened it to 10 seconds and 5 seconds. So there's no cheating. Go. There you go. Yes. Right.
Got to be quick. Got to be quick
gotta be
because
quick.
we found people were googling answers when we was too generous with time. So it's quick.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we did. We did. Right. Hang on a minute. I have a feeling I'm juggling too many windows here. Sorry. 1 second. Let's have a look. Thomas. Let me just join that back up again. I think I might have just cut that short. I think I might have done. Apologies if I have.
Who's one?
Yeah,
Who's won?
quiz.
I have. I'm having too many windows open on my PC. Sorry, you're gonna have to. Let's just say that was a practice. Let's just do that one.
The 1% club when you have the practice question. Yeah.
Yes, there are too many screens on my laptop.
Right, game pin. We need to put game pin.
Yeah, you have to start again, everybody. That was a practice round for you. So that's your pin one. Call it a practice. There we go.
But now
Yes,
you see
I know you
coral,
need the
should
pin
know.
again. Now you've seen the coral. No, you won't get the same question. We'll move on to the next one.
Yep.
Skip it straight away. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to add that game pin in.
Wait.
I'm on 2 different screens here and 3 browsers. Or 2 browsers, actually. Yeah, there we go. Apologies. It's not that easy hosting these. Right. I think I'm going to call it there. I'm not going to do that again. I think I know what I did. Thanks, Reefers, Patch, Coach COSP. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Are we in it? Are we good? 29 people. Will BRS has even participated. Right, okay. I'm going to stay in here. Okay. So, Jamie, you're going to take note of the top. What are we going for? How many winners? Top what?
How many?
3?
How many questions are you going to do in this first round?
I
This
think
is live organisation, guys. So,
I think there is 20 in this one. Right, I'm
so
going.
Okay. I'll record the winners,
Okay.
the first, second, and third at the end.
Yes. Yeah. So ignore the which coral it is because you've already seen that one. Or should we give? In fact, we'll just give people a chance to answer it again if they didn't do. Answer it again. Why not? There you go. Okay. Name this coral.
It's a rather beautiful coral.
The answer was.
Wow, look at the difference.
Australia. There you go.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
There you go.
Who was the
Oh,
two? Who was the two?
Lobo. Right. Next one. Oh. Elisa answered correctly the quickest. So Elisa gets 938 points. Okay. Next question. 5 seconds for these. Why can sodium phosphate reduction harm corals? Oh, be quick.
Oh.
Only 5 people managed to answer because we've shortened the time down from 10 seconds to 5.
Have we been too tough on everyone here?
We may be a bit too tough. There might be a few frustrated viewers at home. I do apologise. This was a group decision.
Look, guys, you need no. You need to wake up now.
It was all Steph's idea.
It was my idea because the chase has 5 seconds, I think.
In fairness, that's a lot of information to read in 5 seconds.
Yeah, maybe Tom. Because I thought Tom was going to read it out like Bradley Walsh.
Brooklyn Brex. Okay, well, I will try. Well done, Brooklyn Brex. You're in top spot. Well done for answering that the quickest. Milo and Norfolk Reefer, second and third. Okay, next question.
Is it
Which
too late
fish is most likely to starve in a new tank despite eating in a shop? Ooh.
Everyone was on that.
Correct.
Everyone got that.
Yes. What were you going to say, James?
Wow, 100%.
I was going to say, is it too late to extend the time for those longer answer
Yes,
questions?
it is. I can change the second round that we can play next. So let this just be a lesson. So this is the fastest finger, and I will change fastest finger. I will change round 2 to 10 seconds. Right, next question. Oh, sorry. Could do a round. I forget it does a roundup. Right. LT Reefer jumped into second spot. Well done. Buckley Bex is still out in front, and Mylot is still in third. Right, okay. Next question. Here we go. Which of the following is generally considered to be beneficial in a reef tank?
Must be Acacia, right?
Whoa.
So I suggested this question just to see who got it wrong. I don't know why.
Okay.
Bristleworm.
Right, okay. Bristleworm. Yes. What does that do to the scores?
Ooh.
Not much.
Who is Brooklyn
much.
Bex?
Don't know. I'm hoping he's a US viewer from Brooklyn. Maybe not. I don't know. Right. Next one for you. Question 5. Which fish is not yet available from captive breeding? Is it yellow tang, blue hippo tang, purple tang, or scopus tang? Answer quickly. Wow. Only 6
really?
Right.
Wow.
But you can get a Skirple tag though, so that's a strange one.
Because the Scopus tank is too cheap to be.
Yeah.
There's no financial benefit. Yeah, the captive bred purple is so expensive.
We've got in AAC we've got a Skirple tank, which is like not many of those exist, so they've been hybridized.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scores on the doors after that one is
wow,
still out in front. Harry 2799. Well done, LT Reefer. So people are holding on to the first, second, and third. Okay, right then. Next question. Galaxia coral is closely related to, is it green star polyp, torch coral, micromusa lord, fungia plate coral? That
Good
5
spin.
seconds is well too quick.
green star polyp.
Oh, well done to the 9 of you got that right. Torch coral is the correct answer. Okay, what's that done? Anything?
Thomas, have we decided which prize this game is for yet?
It's going to depend on where the winner and the runner-up are located.
Okay.
In the world at this moment
In the world, yes.
We will let them. I think we did say in the agreement we would let them choose which prize they want, because some tanks may be different sizes and different setups. I think that's what we agreed, gentlemen. Do you agree or not?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Brooklyn Bex, holding out in front. Liam, well done, second. Steve Owen is moved up to third, knocked Harry down. Oh dear. All right. Next question. Number 7. What is the average lifespan of dory in the ocean? 5 to 10 years, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Wow. That's so quick.
Whoa.
That is so quick. Oh dear.
Everyone's
no,
on it, though.
feels. Well done. Right. Where are we there? Oh,
Wow.
there
I
you
want to
go.
see who is Brooklyn Bex.
Brooklyn Bex, 3628.
Yeah.
LT Reefer moving to second. Matt's in third. Well done, Matt. Okay. Right, next one. Question 8. How old is the oldest clownfish in captivity? Is it over 20 years old, over 30, over 50, or over 100? Over 50. Correct answer.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Correct answer. There you go.
Well,
So could technically get
All the
outlived by-
reefers are seasoned reefers.
Yeah, I was going to say, some of us could get outlived by a clownfish, gentlemen. Fancy that. Okay, where are we now? Oh, LC Reefers pulled out in front. Liam into second, and Dan's Reefers followed up into third. There we go. Very good. We've got a few more left. Apologies for the 5-second rule, but we just thought to try what it'd be like. Okay, so question 9. How old is the oldest clam named Ming?
This is going to be a killer question.
Yeah, I
was
think I remember
over
reading about that. And we
500.
only found out how old it was because we had to kill it to age it. Is that right?
Yep.
Science
Jamie, stop. Because the next question. Oh, actually. Sorry, scores on the doors. Liam, shot
Ooh,
into
Liam.
first.
Yeah.
Harry into third. Well done. Oh, it's yes, very up and down this race. Right, okay. Next one. How did Ming the oldest clam die?
Sorry.
R.I.P. Ming the clam.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knew that. I wonder why.
Jamie kind of gave that away.
I didn't know that was a. Sorry. Yeah.
So
That's all.
must stop talking.
Who pressed the green button?
Yeah, Liam.
Oh, well done, Liam. LTV for second, Harry TRN third. Okay. So, are we doing a first, second, and third on this round, gentlemen, and then a first and second on the last one? Because they're kind of depending on who wins here. How would you want to do it? Beth, Jamie, help me.
So this is all UK. Top three is UK, right?
Or should we
I
do-
think
is that
Liam
what you
is
wanna do?
US.
Don't know.
Oh, it's
We've
in
got-
US.
We've got 5 prizes. So we do. I think we've got 5 prizes. So should we do first and second for this one? Because
Yeah.
it is a bit quick.
Let's do first
And-
and second for this one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. UK or US. Yes. Let's do that. And then we'll. I'll
Okay.
give you a 5-second extension for round 2.
I would just say bear in mind anyone who's playing to let us know
The
where
hit
you're
movie
from.
Finding Nemo was based on a song by Sarah Brightman, Lord of the Rings, director Andrew's childhood experiences, or Jules Verne's famous. Wow, it's way
Wow.
too quick. There. 5 seconds.
That is brutal, Tom. Why would you choose 5 seconds?
You chose 5 seconds.
5-second rule works.
Yes.
In the network's defence, we had to shorten it because people were googling bloody answers last time, but we
Yes.
just got a bit too short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Ukraine 120 as the highest answer streak of 3 in a row. Well done, Anthony. Well done. Right. A few more. Who invented blue LED? Was it? I'm not going to even try.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Brilliant. Okay. What's that? The
was
scores
gonna
that
say what I
one.
was gonna
Oh,
say.
LT Reefer. There we go. Dan's
Oh.
reaping third. Come on,
Oh.
Dan. Birthday boy.
Whoa.
Well done. There's probably a little bit of guessing. Maybe somebody's trying to think there's a little bit of a sequence or whatever. Okay. Right, next one. The symbiotic algae living inside corals is referred to as what? Or also are, sorry. Yes, down flagellates. Correct. Ooh, interesting.
Seasoned reefers.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, Dan's dropped. Dan dropped. LT Reefer's still out there.
Kumar's
Kumar
in.
in third. Yeah. Kumar has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Well done, Kumar. Well done, mate.
Well done. Well done.
The best guesser we have.
Yes. Right, next one. Which species is Nemo? It's an easy one for you, this one.
Yep. It's a
Ocellaris
giveaway.
piccola. There you go. 21 got it right. Okay. What's that done to the scores? Liam back in first.
Liam wins every time we do a quiz.
Well,
Liam
it's 5
is a
seconds,
very
so
seasoned
legit.
reefers.
He's legit now. We know he's legit.
Yeah. Liam
Yeah.
has a coral named after him.
He's only got 5 accounts though, so which
Yeah, which Liam is it? Okay.
Oh, there are
next
5
one.
Liam?
What treats polyatoxin poisoning?
Vodka.
Cipro, amoxicillin, iodine. None. There is no antidote. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Split. So there's no antidote then, Don, because you gave me that
Yeah,
question.
there is no antidote for pyrotoxin.
Fair enough. Where does that put us on scores? Will has jumped
Will.
back into third from BRS.
Right. 4 questions to go, guys.
Second, 4 questions to go. Okay, up 6 places. Norfolk Reefer is the highest climber. Come on, Matthew.
Nice.
Right, 16. Which saltwater creature was kept by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, as in Star Trek?
Oh, what?
Oh,
I
what?
thought it was a
50-50 pretty much there. Wow. Okay. Blue ring octopus. Oh, it was a lionfish. Well done to those of you who got that right. Will jumps into the
Oh,
top
wow.
spot.
Oh,
Yeah, Will
he's
must be
done
a
it.
Star Trek friend.
Yes,
He's done it.
he's done it.
Yeah.
Well done, Will. Question is, can you hold in there? 3 in a row.
Mhm.
Troy is back in the game. Well done, Troy. Thanks for the support. Thanks for getting involved. Right, next one. Only a few more left. What was this creature's pet name? And the fish, not the person.
Hell.
Swim
Only-
shady.
Oh,
Brilliant.
wow.
Swim shady. Do you know when Dong texted me that, when Dong sent me that answer, I was like, that's brilliant. I'd love to call a fish or an animal Swim Shady. That's a great name for a pet, Swim Shady.
I'm naming my next fish Swim Shady.
Swim Shady. I think it's brilliant.
I promise.
Oh dear. Well done to those 6 of you that got Livingston correct. Livingston was the correct answer. What's that done to the scores?
Oh,
Elisa
Will.
Sar is on the board
Remember,
in
It's
fourth.
the top 2 is the prize territory for this round.
Top
so
two prizes for this one. Correct. Yes. Right, we've got a couple more left. So who can answer fastest finger first? With our Stef, with our Stef themed 5 second round. At 1 meter deep, how much UV radiation penetrates seawater?
Penetrates.
Correct answer is 40%. Well
Yep.
done to the 9 of you that got that one right.
That's a guess.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Right. Okay.
Last question.
Last question. Is it the last one? I think it is, isn't it? Last one?
Mm.
Okay. Right, last question. Here you go. 1919. What is the average salinity on the Great Barrier Reef? Is it 30 ppt, 32 ppt, 35 ppt, or 40 ppt?
Trick
Well
question,
done.
I think this is. Oh, no, it's not. Damn.
Correct answer. 35.
Oh, there's a lot
Damn it.
that could do something.
Oh, Liam in third. Sorry.
Considerations. 2 is
LT Reaper.
Who's number 1?
Well,
Oh,
Oh, Will.
wow. Okay.
So,
So first,
we know Will's American.
yeah.
who's
Yep.
LT Reefer?
LT
Okay,
Reaper,
LT
tell
Reaper.
us, tell us in the comments, please.
ASAP,
UK,
please.
US, ASAP, please. That would be great.
So- What we need to do then is, Will, you've got a choice of 2 prizes. Will,
Yes.
do we do this live? Do you want to do it in the comments now? Do you want to,
Yeah, do it in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, Will, you can choose either a very, very generous box of coral from Poontang Reefs or a $50 Amazon gift card. What would you
From
like?
Dong himself. Signed.
Signed from Dong. LT Reefers in New York, in USA as well.
Oh, really?
So-
Good.
So, Will at
Well-
BRS gets the first choice, and LT Reefer gets the.
Come on,
second
Will.
prize.
What are you getting? What are you getting?
That does, however, mean that next game it's UK only prizes.
No, I think is that right, Tom?
Yes, we're going to be left with UK
Oh,
only
it
for the next round, unfortunately.
Unless.
Because we had 2 US winners on this one.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going for the gift card.
Now he's showing off.
Wow.
Showing off.
So, Will BRS,
Yes.
congratulations. Well done. You're going to take
Nice.
Dong's offer of an Amazon
Yep.
gift card from Acro Gardens. Thanks ever so much, Dong, for that generous
Amazing.
gift
Yeah.
and amazing donation. Well done, Will. Thanks ever so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yes, congratulations there. I'm sure.
Send me the information.
Sorry. Yeah. Well done. Yes,
And that-
send us the information for that.
Yep.
And
Could I ask Mark in the chat, Ocean Sea Waves, because he distributes in the US, could the Hurricane Ocean Sea Wave be a US prize for the next round?
Or if it's a US participant, an alternative to the Hurricane that's available.
yes, that's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
LT Reefer, could you please reach out to the Reefers Network email or any of us via Instagram and just give us your details, and we'll arrange to put you in contact with Poontang Reefs.
Yes, that'd be great.
Congrats.
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Well done. Yes, well done. on that one.
And I must say, that is an incredible, absolutely incredible that a box of coral from Putang Reefs was a second prize.
Wow.
What a prize that is. I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Actually, Tom.
Hey everybody,
actually,
Terrell here
again,
at Putang Reefs, and we wanted to let you know we're going to throw in as one of the prizes an exclusive box of coral from us here at Putang Reefs. So good luck.
What Terrell did say to me as well is, depending on what corals you're into, he will actually cater for your taste as well. So even better.
wow,
so
that
well
is the prize. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Actually, guys, I will toss in another $50 gift card for the second round.
Oh, mate. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. So the US are back in the game.
Exactly.
Well done, Don. Well done, mate. Fair play.
Yeah.
Well done.
Just so people know as well, that's out of Dong's own pocket. That's not like a freebie from somewhere. That's a
Yes.
wow. Thank you, Dong.
Yes. Well done.
No
well
problem.
done. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, I know we're going to change it to 10 seconds. Don't worry,
Yes,
Elise.
yes, 10
Yes, we're going to change it. Right. You three are going to have to talk amongst yourselves for a minute because I need to sort this out.
So, just to answer Mark in the comments, Mark, I did say until Dong just threw his hat in the ring, we had no prize for the US in round 2, and I asked the question of you whether your hurricanes are distributed in the US as part of this gift, but it doesn't matter anymore because Dong has put his Amazon gift card offer out again. So we are great.
Full.
It's all about just including everyone because I know we've had these chats in the past and stuff, and it's always been UK only, and it's harsh for the people. So amazing. We're back in the game. Everyone's back in.
Yep, back into the game.
And we got
5 seconds. Yes, too
Come on,
short.
UK Reefers. Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
We didn't even make the top 2.
and this, to answer Liam, this next round, the top 3 win a prize. Last round, everyone was in the same boat, Liam. It was short and it was shit. But you've only got yourself to blame. You're yourself to blame for all Googling it last time we did this. No, good luck for everyone. So just to reiterate for everyone that is left in or who's playing again, the prizes we still have up for grabs is a full Ion B dosing set from Exodus, a Hurricane Ocean Sea Wave with a DD fitting from Ocean Sea Waves and Mark, an iReef £150 voucher to spend in store, and for the US guys, another $50 Amazon gift card from Don. So all to play for.
Amazing. Right, I'm nearly there. Excuse me 1 second. Right, I need to edit this. Right, okay. Come on, you can actually talk amongst yourselves. You don't need me. Come on, pretend at least.
So I'm interested to know, funny enough, but firstly, LT Reefer, is this you're relatively new on this stream? Because if that is beginner's luck to a massive extreme. And also, what are you thinking of? What do you keep at the moment? What are you going to put your order in for Putang Reefs?
I'll do
when
some stalking.
When Terrell said it's a box of corals, he was talking about like this, a box like this. Yeah. So
that's LT Reefer I've found on Insta.
That's superb.
Wow, that's nice.
I know it's not coming through, but there's a lot of it's very acro dominant. It's very good.
Yeah, I think it's just worth everyone knowing that obviously these all these prizes that we're able to give away, we don't buy them, we're not affiliated. People donate these things, so it's all from the good of the hobby, the suppliers, the trade stores, the coral farmers. It's all they are giving it to you, not us. So give them the praise and not us if you can.
Are we? Yeah, and the other thing I was going to say about LT Reefer is when you do get your prize, please do us a bit of a social media sort of give us a photo of your corals that you do get from Putang and tag us in. It would be great to see what you've got on the back of the show. So please do that. Are we saying 10 seconds or do you want to go 15, gentlemen? Do you want to
10 is good.
We're going 10. We still keep it at 10? Okay.
10.
So if people are not happy with 10, then you need to complain to Uncle Dong. Okay.
Yeah. Because in 10 seconds, you cannot say, hello, Alexa. Hi. Google.
Well,
It takes you 5 seconds, right?
I do think there was a bit of that going on before Christmas, but I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, right. I am nearly there. Nearly there, gentlemen. We are gone. So we've got 21. No, we've got a few more than 21. Actually, 23 questions. Right. 10 seconds. Save. Done. Right. Host live. Okay, so start round 2. Here's your game pin. I'm going to throw it on the screen now. There you go.
Huh?
Hang on. Wait. It'll load it. There you go.
There we go.
Game pin.
There we go.
There you go. It's there. That's your pin. Right. Give you a couple of seconds to log on. Oh, people are asking. There you go. That's your pin to join in. So this one, what outside? Come on, you said UK only, so UK only with a dong prize. So did Mark give you an answer on the Sea Wave?
No, Dong rescued him. Dong rescued him with a $50 gift card offer. But Mark, you're still free to send one to the US if you're available. Just to recap on your prizes, you got the full Ion B dosing set from Nios, from Exodus, who are supplying that to us. And you've got the iReef £150 voucher in store.
Yeah,
that's pretty decent.
It's very good. Yeah,
and you've also got the Hurricane Ocean Sea Wave with the D&D attachment fitting to fit one of the last week's pumps. So fantastic. And then we've got a $50 gift card from Dong. And Mark has just said, yes, he's in. Why not? So the US have also got the chance to win an Ocean Sea Wave Hurricane.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good. Are we going to have a bit of a rule that anybody that won in the last round can't win the second round? Or would that be
I
fair?
think so.
Just to give
I
somebody
think
else
it's
a
fair.
chance.
I mean, the prizes are so good. I think that's probably a fair thing to say. No offense to LT and Will.
Well, Will said he's playing for fun anyway. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And LT's going to be busy with his box of corals, so I think, yeah.
This is like when you're at the caravan park and you're playing bingo and someone wins like the first 2 lines and they're like, I'll put it back in the pot. Go on.
The Americans definitely don't know what we're talking about there, Jimmy.
No.
That's British culture.
No, again, to be fair to Mark, that's another generosity sort of on show again. So thanks to Mark for opening it up to the US again. So more prizes on this is truly a global network now. So fantastic.
Right,
so that means we've got 2 prizes for the US and 3 for the UK. But Mark's one could be either or. So there's only one Ocean Sea Wave up for grabs.
There's only three prizes that will be won, right? First and third. We're going with 4.
Hang on. Yeah, Ion B dosing set. Yeah, iReef voucher, $50 Amazon gift card, and an Ocean Sea Wave.
Okay.
The ocean, just to say, there is only one Ocean Sea Wave, and it could go either way. It's a transatlantic prize, either way.
I have got so many screens. Right, can you see that? Can you guys see people on screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. We're going. Yeah. So I'm having so many issues with multiple screens. Thank you very much to the 32 of you that have joined in for the second round. So 10 seconds this time round. Here we go. Let's go.
Good luck, people.
Good luck. Round 2.
Boom, boom. We need some music, Tom.
Bum, 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 bum.
Invasive lionfish have caused serious impacts on fish populations globally, but where do they originate from? Is it the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, the Indo-Pacific, or the Caribbean? Quickly, 10 seconds running out around now. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
There's a lot in the Red Sea. That might have swayed people.
Wow. Okay. So scores after that first question are TY Fairclough out in front, 951, closely followed by Harry. There we go. Very good. Well, 2 Harrys, should I say. Second, third. Come on, Harrys. Right. Next question. Never thought I'd be saying that on a Friday night. Some people say that even Dan's Reef can stand up in the Mariana Trench, but just how deep is it? Happy birthday, Dan. There you are in the trench. You're that big, everybody can see you.
Must be 4 inch.
Included. Well done. There we go. Happy birthday, mate.
People went for the 6 foot.
The correct answer is 11,000 meters. Some people went for 6 feet 4 inches. Yes. What's that done? What has that done to the scores? We shall see. So we have Mr. W 1,714 points. Big Dan's Reef. There he is. He knew the answer to that. That's where he was born. Second place, and T-Boy, third place with 1,517. Well done to you three. Harry West still on the scene. Reefers come up into 5th. Up 4 places, Jay is the highest climber. So keep climbing, Jay. Let's get you on the top spot. Right, next question, number 3. The stinging cells of corals and jellyfish are known as what?
Whoa.
These are harder.
These are my questions. They should be easy.
Okay. Go on, Jamie. I'll let you pronounce that word for me before I get it wrong.
Nematocysts.
Nematocysts. Yeah.
Oof. Interesting. Well done to the 19 of you that got that right. The rest of you must try harder. What's that done to the scores? Oh, he's still in the top spot. Mr. W. Big Dan Reef 2nd. Reefers up in 3rd. Okay. Right then, let's have a look. Question 4. Friends of the Reefers Network Putang Reef are located in which US state? Florida, Texas,
Hawaii.
Ohio, or Hawaii?
Because in Hawaii, he's protected.
17 of you got that right. It is, of course, Florida. Well done.
Good to know that people know about them. That's it.
It is. Well done. And thanks ever so much, Terrell and Linz, for that donation. Amazing prize. Okay. Where are we now then? He's still in the top spot. Reefers has moved into 2nd. So has LT Reefer into 3rd. Knocked down into 4th. Kumar's on the board as well in 5th. Okay. Moving on next. Question 5. The practice of dipping corals is done to do what? Make them smell rather nice, remove any ectoparasites, stress them, or add beneficial bacteria.
Obviously, stress them.
They can smell nice after some dips.
Hey!
Yeah.
Everybody got that one right. Okay, well done. Okay.
Well,
Quite
if you do with the Niles dip, it smells nice.
They do smell
Yeah.
nice. They do.
Yeah.
They do.
I put that in my bath.
I think that's probably the only. I think that's probably one of the only things that my other half has commented about the hobby that's positive. She does like the dip smell. So other than that, nothing else. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. What's that done to the scores? Nothing. Everybody stayed in the solid position they were at before. Okay. Next one. Question 6. Most sponge species have skeletons made of what? Is it calcium, strontium? Go on.
Cyanoacrylate.
Cyanoacrylate or silica? Thank you very much, James. Wow. That's a varied answer.
Cyanoacrylate is of course super glue.
I thought
super glue gel. Super glue.
That's why Dong found it so entertaining. Clearly. Okay. Right. Scores are Reefing Reese.
Good old
pulled
Reefing
into
Reese.
3rd. Mr. W 2nd. Kumar 3rd. J 4th. And L Allen has pulled into 5th. Okay. Next one. What genus of pistol shrimp most commonly form symbiotic relationships with several goby species? Is it A? I'm just going to go A, B, C, or D.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous questions. Who made this
Alpheus,
crap?
Lysmarta, Stenopus, or Rhinochites? Come on.
Crap.
There you go.
Crap.
That was a James question because it's quite technical. Quite
Come on,
scientific.
Jamie.
Well, I thought it was quite an easy one, but obviously not.
Yeah.
Only 4 got that right. Well done to the 4 of you that did. And the 4 of you that did, shall see what it's done to the scores. Well, there you go. Jay's crept up into 2nd. Big Dan back on the board in 4th. Well done. Jay, second. There we go. Mr. dropped down to third. Okay. Up 8 places. Neil is the highest climber. Still on the board, so fingers crossed for the next round. Here we
Come
go.
on, Dan. You can do this.
Question 8. The relationship between a clownfish and its anemone can be classed as what? Is it predatory, parasitic, symbiotic, or neutralism?
Some would argue it might be predatory.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think.
Yes.
Could be neutralism was supposed to be the one that threw people. But...
It did throw one person.
Yes. Yes. So well done to the 26 if they got that right. Where are we on that one? Oh, no moving. Referee still out in front. There we go. Okay. Next one for you. Question 9. What type of fish is known to temporarily hide in a sea cucumber's bumhole? Is it a fingerfish, a plugfish, a stinkfish, or a pearlfish? That'd be a stinkfish.
Yeah, I hope it's fingerfish. I hope it's fingerfish. Oh, damn.
Split the vote. Split the vote.
Someone did put fingerfish. Fingerfish. Oh, dear. I'm not well enough for this. I need to laugh.
Well done to the two people that went for fingerfish, because
Absolutely well done.
That kind of deserves a point in its own. And I mean, stinkfish. I mean, yeah. Anyway, but no, congratulations.
Can we give them a point? Can we find out?
Here we go.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, well, yeah, come on, gather yourselves. Where are we now? Big Dan's the answer to that. That's because he was born in the Mariana Trench, clearly.
Dan knows his anuses.
Back in third place. Well done.
And those not to go inside.
And Liam's crept up to 5th. Congratulations there. But well done, referees, for holding out in front. Hope you can make it to the end, mate, and win something. Here we go. Right, next one for you, ladies and gentlemen, is question number 10. Aristotle's lantern is the name of the mouthparts of reef-dwelling animal. Of which reef-dwelling animal should I say? Starfish, sea urchin, blue spot stingray, bristletooth, tang. Yes, the right answer is sea urchin. Well done to the 12 of you who got that right. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. I have a feeling Stef's Googling that. I can't see you guys because I've got this in front of me on the screen. So, where are we now on scores? Wow. Yeah. Mr. W. Yeah, back in third. Okay. Right. Question 11. True or false? Coral reefs support over 1 million different species.
That could have been a 5-second one.
Yeah, I think that's a 2-second.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yes, the answer is true.
Yeah,
and that has done what? Put Big Dan. Big Dan in second.
Wow.
Come on, birthday boy. Be good to get you something on your birthday from us. Fingers crossed for you. Well done, referees, for holding on to top spots, and well done to Kumar. LT Reefer is back on the scoreboard. Mister's sat at third place for a couple of questions. Very close between him and Dan.
My dong's bigger is the highest climber.
31 points. Yes. My dong's bigger is the highest climber. Yes. Well done to you for letting Kahoot name your username as that. Okay, question 12. Coral reefs cover just 5% of the ocean floor. True or false? Ooh. The answer was false. The correct answer is...
It is less than 1%.
Yes. There you go. Well done to the 13 of you got that right. Pretty much a 50-50 on that question.
Yeah.
Where are we on the scores there? Oh, he's got back into first. Mr. W is there again. Dan's holding on. Kumar in third. Okay. 13. The Honeymoon Museum, home of National Treasure Jenny Craggs, is located in which London borough? Bit biased if you're from the UK. Enfield, Newham, Hackney, or Lewisham? Or Lewisham. Sorry.
Lewisham, Tom. Come on.
Sorry, I've just said it. Lewisham. From Yorkshire, you know. Can't really spell or pronounce things. Well done. Yes, Lewisham. Well done to the 8 if you got that right. Bit of a random guess, I'm assuming people went. Big Dan. Top spots. Come on, birthday boy. Bring it home.
If you are in the UK and you are in London, it is definitely worth a visit. 100%. And also, Jamie Craggs is actually a bit of a friend of the hobby as well. So I'm sure if you reach out to him, he'll take you behind the scenes and give you a bit of time. I'm not speaking for him. He's just a really nice guy.
Yes, choice of words, Jamie. Moving on. Next question. Question 14. Which of the following is a real reef critter? Rottweiler wrasse, horsecock conch, donkey dung sea cucumber, dingleberry clingfish.
That is absolutely, that's the best one.
I wanted it to be a dingleberry clingfish. Or I might well, I was going to say I might go into a shop at some point and ask for a horsecock conch, but whether or not I get something at the coral table and something else happens in Yorkshire, who knows? I'll leave it there for your imaginations. Right, where are we now on the scores? Kumar's moving into second, but Big Dan's holding it out in front.
Nice.
There we go.
Come on, Reese.
Well done.
Come on, Reese.
Reese has dropped into fourth. Come on, Reese. The bearded wonder that is Reefers. Come on, mate. You can still make it to the top 3, I'm sure. A box of crab carries around what as a method of catching prey and protecting itself? Is it discarded fish hooks, small anemones, other crabs, or seaweed nets?
A box?
Small anemones is the correct answer. Who put discarded fish hooks?
I mean,
You can come near me. Anyway, where are we now? Big Dan.
Ooh, where did Kumar
Reefy
go?
Reese back into third. Coatsy back with an answer streak of 3. Well done, Coatsy. Well done, well done, well done. Right, we are getting towards the end. Corals need protection from sunlight. True or false? True. True. And that has put Reefer East back in second place. Well done, Reefer East. LT Reefer in third. Big Dan Reef is holding on to it. Well done. Well done.
Still a way to go yet, though. Still chance to change.
Still chance to mix it up, as always. Question 17, another true or false. Bleached coral is a dead coral. False. There you go. False. Interesting.
Yeah.
Still a chance.
Yep.
Dog, I think you said it on a previous stream that if you've got one polyp, you still toss it in the tank and hope, pray comes back.
Yeah, if you get one polyp, it's still possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
I think that's something.
Provided that's an acro.
I know. I think there is a misconception that if something's dying, people don't just discard it. You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a chance. Maybe give it a chance.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we on the score? LT Reefer moving to second. Dan's holding on. Jay's in third. Kumar's back on the board. Reese has dropped off the board. Come on, Reese. We wanted to win something. Mr. W out in fifth. Well done.
Dan is flying, though.
He's flying. Right, question 18. Which of the following is not a form of carbon dosing? Is it alcohol, sugar, no-pox, lanthanum chloride?
Who's been listening to our lessons of Dong recently?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Well done to the 17 of you that got.
I'm glad you're all listening to the lessons. Anyway, that's good.
Chloride. Yes. Oh, Dan's running away. Stack. He's got a little bit of a gap now between first and second. Kumar's
third. Back in.
Reese is back on the board in fifth. Okay. Right then. So
I can feel the tension in the crowd.
Yeah. Which epically renowned coral farming business has a powder blue tag as their logo? Worldwide Corals, AAC, Untitled Reef, ACI Aquaculture. Fairly easy one for you. Correct. It is our friend Leo from Holland, Leonardo's Reef, who's due to come back on again soon. Well done to the 13. You got that right. Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Running away with it, Dan. Well done. Dan, Jay. Jay and LT Reef are the exact same score, if my eyes aren't painted on.
Yeah, that's the same.
Jumped into fifth. Well done. Right, okay. Only a few more left. So, question 20. Fragging coral is creating new specimens by what known process? Is it cloning, fission, sexual reproduction, or gene splicing?
Oh.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that split.
No, cloning. One of your questions, James, wasn't it, that one, if I remember rightly?
It was, yeah. Questioning myself now, was I wrong?
Well done. Looking good. Right, only a few more left. Where are we here then? So, 21 or 22. Coral larvae are called...
Norplii, planula, erotica, or
erotica.
We are talking sexual thing. No one went for it. No one went for
erotica. Hey, so, other than erotica, it's a fairly split answer, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Fair enough. Interesting. Yes. Right. What's that done to the scores? So we are. Kuma's jumped into second. Liam's jumped into third. Big Dan is still out in front, but Kuma is chasing him. 500 points behind. Can he do it with the next couple of questions? There's only a few left. We shall see. Liam's had 7 correct answers in a row. Well done.
It means business.
Okay. It means business. Big guns are here. Right. 22 or 23. Fish that are capable of living in both freshwater and saltwater are known as what?
Am I reading these? Anadromous, diadromous, brackish, or euryhaline?
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
That's it.
Well done.
Wow, no one got it.
Nobody got it. No, I thought I've just.
Wow.
That. Yeah.
So that was a bit of a trick question. I was being a bit of an a-hole on this one because anadromous means going from saltwater to freshwater. Diadromous means going from freshwater to saltwater. Brackish is just those little shitfish living in between. And euryhaline means they can actually live in either. They don't have to have one or the other. They can. So things
Can
like.
you give us an example, Jamie?
Yeah, that's
exactly. Yeah.
Good question, that, Jamie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I was geeked out a bit, but a bull shark can live in freshwater, or it doesn't have to have either or the other. It can reproduce in both. So I think I've won the internet. No one got my question right. Have I just
won the internet?
No, you were manipulating us.
Steph, and Don, we aren't going to hear the end of this. I'm just telling you now. Jamie is going to say, if we're still doing this in a year or so's time, he's going to say, "Can you remember when I asked that question on the quiz and nobody got it right?" It's going to be one of those moments. And just
use big words, Jamie. Big words. And we all knew brackish. You took advantage of us.
You all took the bait.
Obviously, since nobody got that right, nothing changed the scores. So, if I'm right, this is the final question.
Oh, yes, it is, yeah.
Must be the hard one, right?
So, yes, we've got Big Dan's Reef, Kumar, Liam, first, second, and third. Okay, good luck to everybody. Let's see how this ends. Okay, next question. Final question is... Coral shrimp fish are known for what particular trait? They mimic a cleaner shrimp, have a spicy taste when eaten, swim in a vertical position, can feed on microplastics. The correct answer is they actually swim in a vertical position.
No, they do have a spicy taste when they're eating as well.
Well, it depends on.
So, only 6 people
If you
got
put it
that
with fresh
right.
chili and garlic,
That could mix it up now.
I think this could probably mix the
this is
result
going to
up.
Ofcom, Tom. Ofcom reports are coming in now.
Show your
yeah.
research. Show your
Yeah,
research.
definitely. Jamie's going to have to write a dossier on, definitely that. Right, okay. Right, here we are. End of the month, round 2. Podium. 3rd place goes to Liam. Well done. Congratulations.
Nice.
Big Dan's Reef. Oh, in second.
Yeah.
What happened?
Kumar.
Where did he come from? Wow.
So do we let first choose their prize out of the selection? Second.
I think I'm right in saying Kumar's in the States. So
Kumar,
Kumar can either
tell us where you
have
are you
$50 Amazon
stateside
voucher
or UK side? Yes. Where are you, Kumar?
or
Tell
the
us where you are.
Hurricane. Or the Ocean Seawave Hurricane. I think he's in the States. Yeah, let us know, Kumar.
I
Just
think he is.
quickly if you can.
Well, hang around for a minute. But no, congratulations and thank you ever so much for those of you that participated.
Well done.
I appreciate the first round was a little bit quick finger fire round, should I say. But yes, we'll go for 10 seconds, I think, moving on. That was Stef's stupid idea, just like his haircut.
It's a bit of
I think
fun.
10 seconds is pretty cool.
It's a bit of fun.
Good week.
Tom received my coral pack.
Huh?
I don't know.
Kumar, where are you?
We need
Kumar, are you
Kumar
US
as soon as
UK?
possible. Kumar, if you don't tell us as soon as possible, you will be allocated a prize.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, and Liam, you've got third choice, mate. It's Dan. Dan, the birthday boy, came second, so Dan has the pick of the iReef voucher, or the Ion B dosing set, or the Ocean Seawave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not USA or UK, outside.
Oh, where?
Oh, shit. Why are you
It's
playing,
gonna be-
Kumar? You've ruined it.
It's going to be a bit difficult to.
Did you not
post
hear the
that.
T's and C's, Kumar?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Kumar, message me on Instagram, and I will personally we will sort something out for you.
Sort something
wherever you
out.
are. I'll sort something out. Message me on Instagram, Reefers Network Instagram page, and I will talk to you on there, and we'll sort something out. It's okay. So, Big Dan,
Well done.
Big Dan, what are you going for? Tell us in the comments. What do you fancy? Do you want the iReef voucher? Do you want the Ocean Seawave? Do you want the Ion B set from Exodus? What do you fancy? Throw it in the comments. We'll hang around for another five minutes or so before we wrap up tonight's stream. But well done again. And thank you ever so much, Kumar, for participating. Well done, Dan. Birthday boy. We said we wanted him to win something on his birthday. So congratulations, Dan. Tell us what you fancy, please, sooner rather than later. So we can.
And then did we go to fourth place then in the event that Kumar?
Yes, I'm going to go. I am going to go to that next. James. Come on, Daniel.
There is a fourth prize. Kumar is a special edition.
We'll sort something out for Kumar, definitely.
Yeah, hey, done well.
Definitely. Can I have the iReef voucher? Of course you can. Congratulations. Well done. Of course you can.
Right,
we'll sort that out for you. We will.
And
Stef will liaise with Alex and Alistair. Yes.
Very fitting. Happy birthday, Dan. That's 150 quid coming to you to spend in iReef. So well done, mate.
Yes. Well done, mate. Well done. Okay, so Liam, what are you fancying? Moving on. What do you fancy as your runner-up prize for second place? Or technically third, but second place. So you've got the Ocean Seawave with the D&D fixing, or you've got the Exodus Ion B set. What do you fancy? Let us know.
I think Liam is in US, right?
No, Liam's in the UK. Yeah.
It was Liam.
Liam is in the UK. Okay.
Yeah, Liam. Who won?
So, Ion B dosing set or Hurricane Ocean Seawave.
Let us know what you fancy.
Yeah. Let's go in. So we do. How does that work then? Because we've still got Dong's Amazon gift card and potentially Ocean Seawave for the States.
Can
I have Ocean Seawave?
We'll wrap. So here, Liam wants Ion B. Okay, Liam wants the Ion B set. Okay, so message me on Instagram your address, and I will get Mr. Fox Exodus to post it out to you. It'll be next week, obviously, with the weekend upon us. But yes, you'll get that. And like Elisa says, we will keep the remaining prizes for next time. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So thank you ever so much for those of you that have tuned in and helped out and got involved. Really appreciate it. And a massive thanks to the donations for tonight, for this evening's game. Again, apologies. It's all Stef's fault. 5 seconds. I don't know where he gets that from. But no, thank you ever so much for those of you that participated. So next Friday, Stef, what's happening?
We have a very exciting video. A very excited live stream supported by exciting videos from an importer, Jake from Aquology, is going to be joining us. And I spent some time with Jake in Indonesia, observing the process of fish, corals in the sea to our aquarium, and he's going to talk all about that next week. And I think that's going to be a very, very interesting stream.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about obviously our importing Indo corals into the UK, the processes, the relationship,
and now Australia,
and the suppliers. Yeah. Loads of footage to share from your journeys, your adventures with him. Yeah, that should be good. So looking forward to that one. Like I said earlier, Jeremy and Max are going to be debuting on Sunday on the Freshwater Network. So if you have got any interest or past interest, or you fancied dipping your toe in a freshwater tank, please join them, support the guys. They're going to be live on their channel from 7 o'clock this coming Sunday. Happy Friday, guys. Pleasure as always. Emotional as
happy
always.
Friday.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the generous donations. Really do appreciate it. And have a great weekend, whatever you're up to. And if you haven't already done so, please give us a like and subscribe. We do love it. See you next week. Have a good weekend, everybody. Now, bye-bye.
To bed we go.